Alright. Burning my draft token that I have no idea where I got it from. I'm terrible at draft, but I might as well make something out of it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, not too impressed with the rare. Probably still the best pick. It probably still is. I don't hate it. Why not? I don't think I've played this as a commander yet either. Good luck, yeah. Um, I don't hate this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that. Oh man, this is gonna be a slow and arduous task, isn't it? That's another thing I don't like about draft. It is slow. It is really slow. It's like playing chess. And I'm also just not good at it. What do you do? Artifact, land, and an aura enchantment. Probably hard to pull that off. What about you? Oh, I kind of like this. So far, I'm kind of liking the green. I do like No More Lies. I like Galvanize, too. I like both of these. Maybe I'll just take Galvanize. I don't hate that one. Oh man, if you could get enough slimes, imagine. Target creature controls powers, blah blah blah. This seems pretty nice. We are red and green. Maybe we can just take a big dumb thing. Go Jund. I like the removal though. I think removal is just the best thing to do. It's pretty. It seems to be usually quite useful. So bite down is all right. I'll just take a creature of moderate size, kind of top heavy. Oh, there's a ramp spell. But I do like this agent too. I like both of these. I guess I should take the ramp spell. I think it gives me like color fixing and stuff. I do like this agent though, but I'm actually gonna take the ramp spell. I do like the reconstruction a lot. Yeah. Okay, well we're definitely not blue. It's another mid-rangey creature, but I think this random reaching 2-drop is fine. Just kind of, again, fill out my curve a little bit. Mana fixing, enters tapped. Can't say I've seen that land before. I do like confiscation though. Let's do that. Between these two, I already have one of these. Maybe a little bit. No, I think I just want another one. I think it's better than a reanimate thing. Something that had already been dead for that to matter. Okay, Doorkeeper Thrall's pretty neat. I don't think it's what we're going for, but... So far we only really have one red spell. But I do like this land. I don't even think I own it normally. I think you keep the cards you own here too. Yeah, if I want more red, I think that's fine. There's another one. It's on colors too. I feel like I can't pass it up. Leyline of the Guild Pack. Another commercial district though. I do like Pick Your Poison as well. What does this thing do? Dies, just deals 2 damage or something. Pick Your Poison is probably too situational. I think I like the Long Goodbye. I really like this land though. But until we get more red, I'm not like sweating it anyways. Speaking of which, this can happen? Huh. I don't remember the last time I've seen 2 of the same card in the pack like that. I mean, it's common, but still. Maybe it's just coincidental that they're next to each other. Okay, I like that card. I like it. I also kind of like this card. Probably the best among them, yeah. There's no really way to break recon, so... Kind of like this double striker. Oh, there's murder. The penultimate card in the game, in the set. Return target creature to graveyard battlefield. Let's justify the red some. A little bit more. Don't really like any of these. I guess that one. Yeah, fine. Well, we have quite a few playables in the Jund colors. Looks like Jund is also somewhat open. At least black. I'll just take the ley line. You never know. You never know. I like this. I like it. On color rare as well. I do like Murder a lot. But Murder wheeled last time. So maybe it'll wheel this time again. I think this is more useful. I also already have a Murder, so... But more Murders are better. Kind of like that. I don't know if I like it more than Shock, though. Okay, I'll take it. There's another push to pull. Magnifying Glass isn't too bad. We do have some 6-drops. I feel like it's wrong to take that, though. I like the push to pull again. Yeah. Another giant thick boy. Is that what we're doing? Just removal into big creatures? It's kind of what's... seems to be shaping up. I don't like this Stalker that much. I think I'll take the Slice in the Shadows. Pick Your Poison's probably too situational. Demand Answers works pretty nice with our Reanimate cards. But I think Ramp is just slightly better, especially how I can... like, it replaced itself with the Clue token. I don't hate that. It is a bit slow, but probably have time to do all that. None of these are great. I guess I'll just take the Chase. Probably won't play it. Basic land cycling. We like to see that. And it reanimates. Okay, yeah. I can put it in the graveyard, get a land, reanimate it. This will never kill anybody, and I don't like what it does anyways. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I don't know. None of those are cutting it for me. None of these are really cutting it for me. Again, Mill is decent. Mill is alright. Looks like I couldn't help but get a Stalker. Alright, now the fun part. Making the deck look good. Can't wait. So I'm probably not playing the ley line. It is like, you start the game with one less card, basically. But all your lands are like perfect color-wise, is like the other thing it does. I don't think I need this. I only have one as well. It's pretty miserable top deck. Yeah, I don't know if that's a draft card. I'm going to go ahead and say it probably isn't. I didn't get a ton of red, so I could shave the red and go black-green. It does make these Surveil lands feel pretty bad. Maybe there's something else I can do. Okay, I don't think I like Rope too much. Giving things reach is decent, though. I don't want to die to flying nonsense, right? I don't think I like this combat trick, but it's not terrible. I like the fact that things replace themselves. I don't think I like Mortipede. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like Stalker either. How many creatures do we have? 14? With a bunch of reanimators. I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Do we just run 47 cards and be, like, ridiculous? I really wish the second Murder wheeled. I almost wish I took it. I really do just want to run more than 40. Probably don't want Toxin Analysis, although a big chunk of life could be useful if I have no other way to, like, reasonably stabilize. But it's probably one of the weaker cards currently. What exactly does this do? Enters the battlefield, target opponent creates 2 dogs, and then when this dies... Okay. But it has Menace. It's probably worth running that. I don't see why I wouldn't. I think the 6/2 is better than the dogs your opponent gets. Unless they really like the dogs for other cards that they might have, which could be a problem. What do we look like if we shave the red? I can disguise this, and I don't need red to cast it, and all I'd have to do is take out Galvanize. Probably want 17 lands. But yeah, you can still flip this up. This feels sketchy, but I mean, I'm not good at this anyway, so... Maybe it's time to drop the Toxin Analysis? Don't know if that's what this game is about. Okay, I took out the red. And this can just still be disguise flipped without red mana. But I mean, I also still have these 2 lands that are probably worth it. I don't know. I mean, the Surveil is sort of useful. I do have Reanimate stuff going on, so why not? But yeah, these are the cards I chose not to run. The Leyline, maybe. Again, it's like ultimate color fixing nonsense, but you kind of start with 1 less card. And I don't know if the color fixing is the only reason to play this. It feels a little sketchy. It's not like I have any domain cards or anything like that. But, yeah, dropping the Galvanize and the Fugitive could be sketchy, but that's what I'm doing. Never said I was good at this. Never said I was good at this. Because I had like 5 draft tokens, and I burned them all in the same set, so I started to get used to the set of what isn't good. Okay, sure. Surveils 2, and then put a counter on it. I played this in the Slime Against Humanity deck. Probably just want to do a normal Mind Rot. Alright, we're struggling severely with our turn 2 play here. Is there a fight that kills here? I don't think there is in the set. If they have a bunch of collect evidence stuff, that could be useful. They already surveilled both on top, so whatever they're going to mill, they know what's on the top. They do have a second color. They do have a second color. I don't know if I want to push this, especially when it's not attacking me. And putting this in play first means I start getting investigation tokens. Like, after things now start to die, right? In fact, I don't even know if I would trade a pump spell to kill this. Okay, that's not a pump spell. I mean, it stays around forever. It's a little bit different. Opponent has 2 cards, or 3 cards, so I will just do the normal Mind Rot. Let them keep 1. I think that's a superior choice here. Oh yeah, I got some... That was a pretty good Mind Rot. Okay. I got 10 mana worth of jank out of their hand. Oh, don't be a reanimate. Well, I mean... Yeah, I was going to say, it's not actually all that bad. Okay, they actually chose not to mill. Look at that. Alright, I would love to play this, but I can't take damage again. And let us cast, I guess, this? Or do I want to crack a clue? You know what, I think I prefer to crack a clue here. Maybe move the counter on something else. I also have other collect evidence cards that are useful. And a board presence of a 2/4 is not changing anything for me. Alright, so Ward 2. And I think, again, I'm going to crack it. I think it's nice to just try to hit my land drops. And again, this isn't really going to change that much. Ooh, that's 2 lands in a row for the opponent. Rip skis. Okay, I'll just windmill slam this. I can surprise it with a 6/6 out of nowhere. Or 6/7. Okay. Oof. 3 lands and a cycling equipment. Pretty miserable sequence for the opponent. Now, there's almost nothing in the game that saves them. Especially another land. There's 4 lands in a row. That feels pretty bad. I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna happen. I don't think it does. Could be wrong, though. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. We got all the mana we'll ever need. And, sure. I can just play this, right? Yeah, there's no reason not to just play it. What? Oh, okay. It's like an explore, except weird. Cool. What else does this do? Attacks, destroy up to 1 artifact, draw a card. So you can crack your clues for free, basically? I guess I'll just kill it. It is something my opponent committed a bunch of stuff to do, so why not? I think this is better than just playing a ramp spell. I can still do that next turn anyways. Are we going to go the fabled 1 in 3? Is this the 1 in 3 draft run? It's shaping up to be a 1 in 3 draft run right now. Sure, that's a Manadork. We actually didn't get a Manadork. I think this is the only one. Oh, there might be a second one. I don't remember. This is the second time someone had it with a thing, too. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's get a land. I guess a black one. Crack one of these. I did not play the land for the turn. I can draw one. I did not. That's fine. Not under insane pressure, but still just behind on board. But I got to my big stuff. Just have to, like, actually cast it and not lose to a random mythic in the process. And not have them just cast Primeval Titan right now. Actually, Primeval Titan wouldn't be all that scary. It can't fetch any disgusting lands. But it would make you so, like, you're just not really poised to draw any lands. Alright, opponent, come on. Come on, you can do it. There you go. It was a 5/5 that investigates when it hits me. Or is that just the face? It is the face. Alright, so it's just, like, gets around combat. So they tapped this, which means no counter magic. I know there is counter magic in this format. It's probably a good time to just run this out then. So it needs to be 4. That's 4. Alright, we got our big thing in play. I can hopefully mind rot them, although they have 2 clue tokens. Probably not the most useful. They also have, like, the mana to cast everything in this format. Okay. They tapped their creature to do this. Face up, target creature blocks this turn if able. What? But I was going to block anyways. I think I was going to block anyways. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Alright, so we mind rot. Get those cards out of there before they can crack the clue tokens. It was a this thing and that thing. Not very exciting. So let's put this face down. And I have no real attack. I also don't have an effective block against the 4/5 this turn cycle. Which is a little sketchy, but I mean, I'll have things later. Flipping these up costs 6, and the indestructible clause is just slow. I mean, this is already really big. It doesn't need the indestructible thing. Yeah, these are kind of goofy. But they got Death Touch. Can't be upset. I gotta be careful when I collect evidence to make a 5/5, because I don't want to get rid of my own important creature. Alright, let's put this face up, I think. It does have Death Touch, but I would kind of like to surprise the 4/5 in combat, honestly. So I think I'm just going to pass. Because, I mean, I have something in play to do already, and I have a 5/5 if something happens to this. So I think I'm just fine. Okay, there's no respect for a big scary thing. Love to see it. So we're definitely ahead now. Opponent apparently might just have 2 lands in hand. They do. Yeah, they just have 2 lands in hand. Rip. Did I just miss lethal by not making a 5/5? No, it was 1 off. Okay. Just making sure. Alright, it's very difficult to come out of this. Especially with what I think is 2 lands in hand. Alright, that must have been their top deck, which does not save them, so this is game. Yep, there's nothing they can do. If they blocked here and here, they were still dead. Yeah, they were just dead on board. I didn't even have to click anything. Probably does. Fine. It's a new card I haven't played against. I haven't played with it yet. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we got black again. Black and red. Alright. Spicy. Looks like the deal 3 damage card, maybe? No? I don't know what's in hand. No reason to play this. I don't think a 1-3 sitting there is terribly useful. Alright, let's go get a land. I guess a black source is fine. If our opponent's not doing anything, I think we can take the time to just also do nothing. Okay, this is currently not suspected, but it does ramp, like, it slowly just amasses stuff there. Yep, pass. So this way I don't give them the dogs. Yep, nothing I can do about that. I don't know if I want to block this. If my opponent wants to commit a bunch of mana into it, maybe I just don't want to block it. Let's see if I find a removal spell. Well, I can't do both, but... yeah, I think we just let that happen. So land... turn this face up and start swinging with it. And put this face down. And hopefully I get to surprise kill this. This does give something indestructible to end a turn. Okay, I've got a lot of reanimate stuff. It looks like we're just sitting back. Alright, I need to do something here. Oh look, it's another rare. So both of these have menace. I think it's important to get the 2 cards out of my opponent's hand, so I will. And then I'll collect evidence. 6. Put a counter on, I guess, this thing? And I don't think I'm swinging. I mean, I can't, right? Oh, this can't block. Hold on. Yeah, I think I just swing then. It can't block. I think I'm just pulling ahead in this race with that exchange, but I might not be. And then I just take 4, 5. I take 5. My opponent is currently dead on board. I don't think there's anything my opponent can do. They can pump this offender twice, but there's nothing. They just take 6, right? There's nothing they can do. I'm sorry, they take 8. I'm dumb. They take 8, not 6. Okay, yeah. It was looking kind of sketchy too, but they never pulled super far ahead, and we just pulled, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You all saw it. Or you didn't. You either did or you didn't. But yeah, I really wish I had that second murder. I think it would have went a long way to take that murder. Okay, so I have all the mana I need. Nothing else exciting. I haven't played this card yet either, actually. This hand is not amazing. It's very slow, but you know what? I have some 2-drops. Oh, look, it's a rare on turn 2. Vigilance, 2/2. Power, greater toughness. Okay, I guess I have to kill that. Literally have to kill that. Enters the battlefield. Power is greater than blah, blah, blah. Yep. Is this mono green? Whoa. Oh, I should have waited till they targeted something. Oh yeah, I jacked that up, didn't I? Man, I can't even do that right. Okay, so I have a 3/3. I have no reason. None of these are great. None of these are great. I think I'm just playing this face down, and then hope I find a land, but I can still basic land cycle for one, so I'm not totally screwed. But I would like to draw a land. This looks like mono green. Whoa. Hopefully I don't die to a 5/5. That'd be kind of miserable. Alright, I'm just... Well, wait. We can do this first. We can do this first, and then I can kill it. So let's get a second green? I don't even know if I need a second green. I think I want another black, to be honest with you. Let's not die to this. Alright. Mono green can only have so much. Okay. 4/5. That I currently can't stop from doing anything. So you and you face down, and then leave it to my opponent to choose what to kill if I choose to go all in. This puts a counter at sorcery speed. The counter doesn't change any math here though, so I'll probably just triple block this. Oh, okay, sure. Like, putting the counter here doesn't actually change the math, so they probably shouldn't. Well, they do anyways. Okay, yeah, we like to see this. They'll probably just let me keep my face-up creature, but I mean, this is kind of fine. This skips a bunch of mana that I have to sink in all this. No, they take the Homicide Investigator and just guessed on the face-down creatures. Interesting. Okay. Well, I got to keep the probably slightly better of the two. And I guess I'll take the time to do this. Pick up you and you. Play you. And no swingies. Homicide Investigator just allows me to keep up with cards. Mono green doesn't really do much to stop it. Slime against humanity? No way. Alright. Do you block this? I highly doubt it. Didn't think so. Which means I'll just play this. Oh, that was pretty god tier. No, not really. What am I talking about? That was pretty god tier. So, just 4. And I'm probably fine with just swinging. It's only 2 damage because they get a free block. You know what, let's just play it safe. If they draw like another stupid massive fight that just breaks the math of attacking, I'd rather not lose to it. Okay, so now I have removal, and now I feel better with my decisions. So I swing with these two. And leave up my removal spell. I'm not going to sink any clue mana because the entire mana could, like, all my lands could matter. Sure. When did these happen? You solve at your end step. Okay. I'm pretty sure my opponent's dead anyways, though. I don't care if these get solved. Okay. Yeah, there's not. I mean, there's just 8, 9. Yeah, there's too much damage on this attack. I don't even have to make more, but... I have land cycling at 4, that face down, slow. This doesn't really do anything currently. On the draw. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna do better. Alright, this is probably better. What do we get rid of? You? Actually, this might be more useful than this. Probably. Actually, maybe not. Ooh, that's a tough one. Alright, I'm gonna keep the creature. I think it's just more important to keep the creature. Alright, I will keep the ramp spell, actually. Enters the battlefield, surveil 1. Just a 2-1. Alright, neat. With this, I suppose I will wind up getting a forest with this. I will not trade. Okay. Gets rid of courier, sure. Alright, so play you, get a forest. Right, this is equal to the amount of forests you control? Yeah. At this point, I might block the inspector. Might make sense. Okay. Well, that's kind of good. That's kind of absolutely insane, actually. Again, people always with the rares that I can't compete with. That's somewhat okay. So, face down this or this? I guess this. If something were to happen to my creature, I'd rather it be this thing instead, so... sure. Oh, maybe I wanted to kill this in response. Yeah, I guess I did, huh? Well, it might burn a counter. They might put the counter on it. Looks like they won't. Nope, nope, they do. Okay. Well, that works out, kind of, then. But they did get a loot trigger, which I'd obviously rather them not have. So let's play you face down. And tap land? I have no use for the third land, so yeah, just tap land here. That's probably good enough to keep. And my opponent probably won't block this. Yep, didn't think so. It's hard to block these. It's actually really hard to block these. Oh, we're against a gold player. Look at that. Maybe the queue just like broadens as time goes on. There's just nobody in bronze to play against. So they have black in their deck. I assume they get a swamp here. They have more black. Oh, they also have white? Uh-oh. That's concerning. I feel like I'm going to lose to the infinite 1-1 counters that I can't stop, to be honest. Opponent's really trying to figure out what to do. It's funny. Anything to reanimate? Not necessarily. What are these? That and that. Alright, so we can swing with... I actually can swing with both of these. Actually just can. Okay, they block that one. It is random, right? They don't know. This is just something I'm going to do, so I'll do it. And I could have played my land pre-combat to flip this. Might have made sense to do that, to be honest. But I didn't. Let's pick these two up. And let's put down this. Yeah. So my opponent might know what it is, but I could have had another face down card. It could get them by surprise. And it seems to be 4-color, not red. At least nothing on this matters. That's a good sign. But I still feel like I'm a little behind here. I have card advantage probably in the long run, but like the 1-1 counters can break pretty decent combat math. Okay, we chose to do nothing. Well, straight to combat. Sure. I'll flip this. I get a explosive veggies trigger, right? Do I play this? Do I flip this up? I think I do. I think I flipped this up. Makes sense to me. It is just damage if my opponent doesn't have anything to stop it. It's not like a 2-turn clock, which I really wish it was, but it's probably fine. Could have also just cast this as well if I chose. Okay, so what does this do? It's shuffle enchanted creature into its owner's library. This just shuts it down forever. It's basically removal. Okay, fair enough. Do we counter this? We do not. Alright. And it's probably better to play the Investigator than it is to crack a clue here, because my opponent's at 7. Might as well, like, push damage. And again, I don't have to kill this. Doesn't matter. In stuff going to the graveyard, I do have 2 of these, which can just surprise kill my opponent. Out of either graveyard, which is nice. Sure. Sure. So they got a thick boy sitting there. Neither of these actually get through. Actually, no, they do. They both somewhat get through this. Actually, that works out nicely then. And they only know one of them. They don't know both. They should know, yeah, this one. Cool. Okay, that's sketchy. What does this do? Tap target creature and then stun it. Alright, so one of these is getting stunned. It looks like it is this one. Which, for me, is better? I think. I don't know. Swinging with it. Swingies. What do you do? Yep. I get my last 2 forests. Look at that. Look at the value. Look at that value. Love it. And I can flip this whenever I choose. There's nothing really else to do. I guess I can find something castable, I guess. I did. I actually found something castable. Look at that. It's actually a really good draw, too. Okay. This is probably worth it pre-combat, but I also don't feel like it is. I don't know. I'm just going to cast it. Fight me. Okay. Guess it somewhat was worth it. And this is lethal if they don't block. So they have to block. I don't see why they wouldn't block, but they have to block. Okay, so flip this one. Killing their creature here. That's been in place since, like, the beginning of the game. Okay, I don't really know what my opponent could possibly do to get out of this at this point. That is not it. So you get 1, 1, 1? Yeah, that's not enough. What's in my graveyard? Nothing exciting. I guess I'll just take 2 random 3/2s. Yeah, it's just nothing they can do. Okay, I'll probably keep land. Ooh, I probably should mill this. There's a bunch of ways for me to reanimate it, and I just obviously don't want to draw it. Basic land cycle at some point here. Forest? I'm just playing really, 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 really fast. It's kind of freaking me out. Looks like they have a removal spell, but it might not be the one that gets around Ward 2, I guess. Okay, this is 5 to flip up, right? Yep, so I don't really want to make that trade. Don't really want to make that trade. I will make this trade. Actually, no, I won't. Fight me. I will give you nothing. You get nothing from me, Mr. Bowman. They did not collect any evidence. It's just a 2/2 flyer. Sure. I mean, the Ward 2 would have stopped it anyways. Alright, so if I swing with both, we get a favorable trade, and my opponent doesn't know which one to block or which one to not block, so... They block that one, so I keep it alive by... Oh, it costs 6! Oh, I jacked it up. I jacked it up. I'm losing it. Oh no. Tragic. Bit of a whoopsie there. It was also probably a whoopsie to not play my forest instead of a swamp this turn. That was also a whoopsie. Alright, I could have done that better. Could have just swung with this. Yeah, that could have been done better, for sure. My opponent just literally guessed right, actually. That's all that mattered. They just like, blocked the right one. And I got punished. Unfortunate. Okay. Pretty easy discard, I think. Or do I get rid of this? Hold on. No, we get rid of the lands, because this reanimates lands. Yeah, that's fine. I can get behind it. Alright, so play you, mill, and then reanimate all my lands. Hopefully I get more. I got 1, 2, I got 2. Okay. I'll take it. That's just a lot of lands. Can't be upset with it. That is a lot of lands. I got a thick boy sitting here. Removal spell, indestructible. Okay. There's not really much that could flip into where I'm concerned. So, I'm just swinging into it. Sure. They probably wanted to do this on their own turn, because they didn't play a land. Could have mattered. Lifelink and Death Touch. Alright, I will try to deny that. Okay. Six. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just things that I can't reanimate. It's fine to me. And I'll put the counter here. So now I'm out of gas. And my opponent is definitely not out of gas. So this is pretty sketchy. I can reanimate stuff that sort of does things kind of, but not really. Oh no, I lost my thing. Shoot, I didn't even out my creatures. Sag. Face down or face up? Face down is... Face down. And swingy. Because I can face it up whenever I want, right? It's 6 mana. Yep. Alright, I got board control, but opponent's got a lot of cards in hand here. A lot of cards. I have, like, surprise damage, but that doesn't always do it. I will just flip this now, because there's no reason. I might as well just take the time to do it. Okay, that was a pretty good draw. Okay. Yep, nothing else I can do. The attack is free. Yeah, I'm not... Okay, so for 4... Sure, that just reanimates it, right? That's all it does. And it's suspected, so now it can't block. Not that that really matters. So if I do cast this, it pushes a lot of damage. I probably should, while my opponent's kind of tapped out here, just put this and this in play. This is a lot of damage. And I also get an army of spider tokens because I get the trigger twice. Yeah, this is just really, really good. Yeah. Yes! Yes! Oh, that was great. Alright. We're playing against gold players. It's not pit me against bronze players. I guess I can stroke my ego with that one. Alright. Blue-green yet again. Wish I had a better turn 2, but... Okay, it's blue-green white. I don't think I've seen Bant yet. Well, maybe I have. I don't remember. I'm old. Play a creature, please. I will literally do anything to anything. You got it. That is a mythic rare. Pretty good. I need a second swamp here. I can't just bank on forests just for that one card. That is another rare. Of course. Why not? Just have all the rares. I probably will kill that. So it's for 2. It can't be countered, so this gets around the board. And I guess I just play this? There's certain things I kind of don't want to mill over. Okay, I milled 3 things I really wish I did not mill over. Not gonna lie. Kind of wish I didn't mill those. Oh yeah, what was the creature? It was another rare. Alright, so my opponent has played 3 rares so far to our... Well, I guess the land is a rare. Oh, we found another rare. Okay, is it a good one? Not really. In this situation, it doesn't actually do that much. I don't like it. Okay, let's play this. Let's pick up you and you. And let's play you face down. But my opponent is ahead on board. And with clue tokens, they're kind of ahead with other stuff too. Can they sack however many they want? If you control... No, they can't. Okay. They can blow up my clue token, I guess. Sure, yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know how devastating that is, to be honest, but that's kind of goofy. I like it. I can get behind it. I can get behind that. Okay. So... Probably need to be ahead on board. So I will play the 6-5. Probably have to, like, try to win the board here in some kind of way. And this is how I do that. Flying Vigilance gets around my push. Which really sucks. I'm also not currently winning any kind of back and forth race. So this is just, bad for a myriad of reasons. Oh, another flyer. Great. I need one of my giant blockers for the sky or removal. I have outs. Just have to obviously draw them. Okay, there goes that out. Okay, I actually drew one. Unbelievable. So long as they don't do anything with the 2 cards in hand, they can't really swing at me. We've gotten through all of the rares, which is already kind of insane. Oh, this deck is so good. My opponent's deck is so good. It's so dirty. Please stop drawing cards. They didn't have to do that. They could have sacked it, but okay, they didn't. What now? Swing with this, see how they block. There are no ideal blocks for this, so I might as well make it have Menace, so it at least maybe kills 2 things. I don't know. I don't think there's... This just isn't doing anything. Like, it's just gonna trade, and it just feels bad, but it's just... I'm past it being useful. Yeah, it's just not doing anything. Do I have any lands in my graveyard? Nope. Opponent has so many clues. Oh, I should have played this first. Oh my goodness, I should have played it first. I am so sorry. I could have gotten a clue. Please don't matter. Please have that not matter. Okay, another rare. My opponent has 5 rares in their deck. Or 6. Opponent has 6 rares. Must be nice. And every single card of theirs has Investigate It, which is also completely insane. Jeez. That is insane. They've literally played, I think, 15 investigate cards. There's nothing in my graveyard that I want to reanimate, really, but I can't sit here and do nothing, so I'm gonna try to do, you know, something. This investigates, and I guess I take this. It's just damage, I don't know. It's not amazing, but whatever. How does this work? Sacrifice a clue, Sphinx's Rev. Alright, I don't have the minute to do that, so swing with these. Sure. It's gonna just die anyways. This is not amazing, but I don't know, I get some clue tokens, I prevent them from, they can't kill it with this thing because it can't swing. And whichever one they target, I crack, so it wouldn't matter anyways. But, I'm standing on a knife's edge. There's just so many things in my face right now. But I have outs. I have outs. Okay, that's surely can't be too disgusting. They've already had like a zillion really good things. Okay, so they bounce my thing. That probably just makes me lose. I don't think I can take a turn off to recast that. They also didn't loot away the card in hand, which is even worse. Yeah, now we're just dead. Now we're just dead. Yep, couldn't do it. My opponent had way too many, like, god tier rares. This is just one of the best decks I've seen. I mean, it's literally the best deck I've seen. Typical final boss thing. Yeah, it probably just pits you against the like whatever else is at the last point of winning too. Like my opponent's deck is about to win, so I don't think I'm coming out of this one. This is an Omega tier opener. There's just nothing I can do. This isn't enough. You also have a counterspell? What is that? I don't know what that is. Play this, block there, I am dead. Yeah. That's just insane. Like, I don't... No. It could have been better. Could have been better. Oh, wait, I got a Mythic Wild card, too. Nice. Oh, and the first of the Surveil of that one. Cool. Not too bad. That was just way better than I thought I'd ever do. Yeah, so I can't review the deck. It won't let you do that, so I can't sit there and talk in front of it. But I went way better than I thought I would. I haven't drafted since the last time I made a YouTube video out of it. Was it like half a year ago? Maybe even longer? I can't remember. But yeah, I went all the way to 6 wins, right? And then the last opponent had just an absolutely insane deck, which doesn't really surprise me. It also started pitting me against people from like bronze to silver to gold. I stopped playing against other bronze players. It was like, oh, it's pitting me against maybe where I like should be. I don't know, but kind of unfortunate I didn't pull through all the way. But I did way better than I thought I was going to. I kind of anticipated like a 1 in 3. It's usually what happens. But the deck came together enough. I could have pulled slightly more removal. I think removal is usually just kind of the most baseline powerful thing you can do. Like murder is just pretty solid. If I had that other murder instead of that weird goofy card that didn't really do anything, I may have been able to do better. Might have actually got the last win. Or not lost an earlier one, so I then could have had another loss banked up. Or something like that, but that's too deep in hypotheticals. Yeah, draft is not usually my thing. I don't like when my deck is pretty decent, but my opponent just drafted 5 rares and 2 mythics, so I automatically never stood a chance. I get the variance and all that, but it's already a card game and it's random enough. I don't like the variance of just drafting. It's not to say that you can't be good at it, right? I would probably be above average if I took it seriously and played more. You got the statistics, looked into what cards are good, what cards are bad, all that jazz. You know, I don't have to explain how draft works to people who usually like it anyways, but yeah, I know. Let me know what you thought about my draft. If you found it interesting, let me know. Probably won't do it again unless I get another free token. So, you know, the next set comes out if it's in the mastery tree or whatever, which comes out 3 days from now, so right around the corner, actually. I don't know where the draft token is here. It might be kind of late into it, but that's just, I mean, it's neither here nor there anyways. Yep. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.